Good morning. This is Megan Herbst with the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District with your conservation report for Saturday, November 28th. I hope that everyone listening had a wonderful Thanksgiving, even though it may have looked a bit different this year. I still hope everyone was able to find something that they're thankful for and also enjoy some delicious Thanksgiving food. Today I wanted to just briefly go over a couple of items regarding manure application during the winter months. The Minnesota Runoff Risk Advisory Forecast System is a tool that has been designed to help farmers and commercial applicators determine the best time to apply manure. It takes into account precipitation, snow melt, and other conditions that can cause recently applied manure to move off target. The movement can obviously decrease crop productivity and also increase the risk of impairing local bodies of water. This model takes into account soil moisture content, forecast precipitation and temperatures, snow accumulation, and melt to predict the likelihood of daily, next day, and 72-hour runoff events. Farmers and commercial applicators can use an interactive map to locate their fields and find the forecasted risk. The runoff risk is grouped into 4 different categories: no runoff, low, moderate, and severe risk. When the risk is moderate or severe, it's recommended that the applicator evaluate the situation to determine if there are other locations or even a later date when the manure application could take place. For more information about the Runoff Risk Advisory Forecast System, please visit www.mda.state.mn.us/protecting/clean water fund/tools technology/runoff risk. Since that was kind of a mouthful, you can simply Google Minnesota Runoff Risk Tool to get you to where you're looking for. Along the same lines of thinking, I want to discuss additional steps that can be taken to prevent nutrient runoff from winter application of manure. The Minnesota Pollution Control Agency does advise that you watch the weather and field conditions closely to make sure that you're applying manure during a safe window. You should also check your feedlot permit to make sure that you are allowed to apply manure in the winter months. Depending on your size, you may be prohibited from applying manure in the winter. You should contact your local county feedlot officer if you are wondering if you can apply manure in the winter or not. The agency also recommends that you take a few steps to prevent manure runoff. Farmers who apply manure during the winter should review their manure management plan to determine which fields are the most suitable to receive winter applications. Fields that that are relatively level, that are far away from sensitive features, and that have a lot of crop residue are going to be your best bets for winter manure. Also consider lowering your application rate, since some of that manure may move off-site. If frozen soil prevents incorporating manure, a 300-foot setback from sensitive features such as streams and protected wetlands is required and should be followed. Also avoid spreading when the furrow contains ice or snow. You should avoid surface applications when there is 2 inches of snow or more and the weather forecast predicts temperatures to exceed 40 degrees within the next 24 hours, or when the ground is frozen and snow-covered and the weather forecast predicts a 50% chance of a 1/4 inch or more of rain in the next 24 hours. Finally, try to avoid manure application if at all possible during February and March, when most runoff events occur. For more information, you can visit the MPCA's Land Application of Manure website by simply Googling MPCA manure application. Finally, I just wanted to cover the 2020 Soil Management Summit, formerly known as the Conservation Tillage Conference, or CTC. This is taking place on Tuesday, December 15th and Wednesday, December 16th from 9 a.m. to 12:50 p.m. virtually. So all of the content is going to be available online. It was a tough decision to move the conference online this year, but obviously the planning committee wanted to keep everybody safe, and they wanted to keep their participants and vendors safe as well, but they still wanted to provide a high-quality program, and so this was a good way to do it. If you're not familiar with the Soil Management Summit, it is going to be basically straight from the experts about how to learn to deal with heavier, colder soils and some of those challenges that we have here in Stearns County. You can hear from longtime no-till, reduced tillage, and cover crop farmers as they share their experiences, so you can be spared the same hard-learned lessons. The summit features will also feature question and answer sessions from researchers, farmers, and ag advisors, and information from the sponsors and conversations with farmers experienced in different soil health practices. And then attendees who do attend the entire conference will be offered CCA continuing education credits as well. The cost for the event is $50, and it includes all sessions for the 2 days plus 4 bonus sessions. The Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District does have $25 scholarships available, which will reduce the cost by half. So please call 320 345-6489 for more information on the Soil Management Summit scholarships for Stearns County. Again, we do have $25 scholarships available for the Soil Management Summit in Stearns County. So you can, once again, call 345-6489. If you want more information on the Soil Management Summit, you can also visit z.umn.edu/SMS2020. That's about it for me today. If you have any questions or comments about any of the things I talked about, please contact the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District at 320-251-7800 or check us out online at www.stearnscountyswcd.net. Please have a wonderful weekend and a safe and healthy holiday season. This has been Megan Herbst with your Conservation Report.